N de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5.
Gracias.
Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hash browns. Hello, hello.
Yeah. Yo.
Hey, so I want to go ahead and welcome Javier to You Have a Collect Call From. We were just on TikTok and we were banned. They got us. The TikTok hooed us. You know, rated the stream, and I'm pretty much in lockup right now. You know, it's no breakfast, mama.
Pretty much, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But hey, you know what? So
how many
what?
How many days did they put you out for?
I think till May 3rd. So we got so we got KC fan _1. Hey KC, hey, I got your message. That I don't know, that chat was freaking, it was off the chain. But you know, it was bound to happen. You know, I'm surprised it didn't happen a lot sooner to me. But you know, I'm not gonna sit there and lose any sleep over it. You know, we'll go ahead and lick our wounds over here and keep it moving.
Yeah. And that's gonna happen from time to time, homie. You know, and we gotta be. You know, some people just don't know. You can't, you know, entertain. You know, it's hard. I don't know how you do it, but to me it's hard because I'm here. You know, so they're not downing you, they're downing me. So of course we're gonna feel some kind of way because first of all it was not easy coming to this side, you know. So yeah, it's gonna happen from time to time. Hola.
Yeah, she's mad because yeah, I think that's pancakes, mama. Some pancakes going. Yeah. No, it's because she likes to win.
Her, huh?
Pero ganaste, mama. Good job. You win a lot, mama.
Yay.
See.
Yeah, you should rig it para que gane. Patronize her, no te creas. That's not cool. One time I had this little kid. I was playing chess with the little kid on.
Yeah.
Bueno, when we used to play down distance, and my carnala had una amiga that we used to play like let him win. Y dijo la amiga de mi carnala, dijo, stop patronizing him. I didn't even know what that meant. I said, what the hell does that mean? She goes, you're letting them win, so you feel good about themselves. Not good. You got to play them for real. So I'm like, okay, I get it. But yeah, I mean, that happened, homie. That just happened on TikTok, and you got to keep pushing, you know? You got to keep pushing. Hey, that was a lot. There was a lot of questions on.
Yeah, and I was trying to go through them, but I was filtering them as much as I could, you know, reading them before I would put them out. But you know, pues they got us. Anyhow, Ada, so we got KC fan _1. She puts hi guys. Then we also got Marlene in the house, pone hi or hey, and then and KC _fan 1
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Pone yeah, it was crazy. There was some haters. There's haters everywhere. Yeah, everyone, please be sure to hit the like button. Hey, gracias.
Oh yeah. He's KC _ told me to remind you that when you're on, something about keep tapping on the screen, so it helps bring more people in or something like that. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she told me that. But
yeah.
You
know what? No, I know it helps the algorithm, you know, for more people to, you know, for your stream or for the stream to get pushed out to more people. The more people like it. So right now, so the reason a lot of people were coming in was because a lot of people were posting comments. So when people are posting comments, the algorithm knows that it's something that people are talking about. So it's gonna push that stream to more people. So that's why we're getting a lot of people getting in because it was blowing up with you know, we were getting good comments, we were getting bad comments. You know, the comments were all over the place. So when stuff like that happens, you know, the algorithm knows that this is something probably people.
They got an alert.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. So pretty much they got an alert. Like, look at this is getting out of hand right here.
No.
No.
An alert. What I mean, it pushes. Okay, so like let's say you have a phone. Okay, you have a Cuerno, right? And you open up TikTok. All right. As soon as you open up TikTok, it'll
Uh-huh.
you'll get videos. You get videos on your stream, and then you go over to lives to check
Okay.
videos that are live. If you do that, the
Yeah.
more a video is trending, that is getting more attention, is getting
Mm-hmm.
comments, and people are interacting.
Oh.
That's what I mean. That is gonna push
Yeah.
it out to a bigger audience because it's engaging people.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Those are the ones that they catch on. They put on the news sometimes.
Yeah.
Look at this TikTok. You know, like okay, I get it. I get it. Man, I'm coming out to a crazy world out there, bro. Like, I can't. I don't even know how I'm gonna take that. You know, I know for sure. I find it interesting. Though. I want to do it. I want to learn how to do everything you're doing. That's what.
And then
I
yeah,
don't
you
know
know what?
how you can do
I
it, but
think for the future, because KC fan is she's on most of the streams and whatnot. If you're interested, I could go ahead and make you a moderator if you're interested in KC underscore fan. So like that. No, ese no es un worm.
A worm is pink or worm is
Hay diferentes colores de worms, mamá,
I
no
like.
solo pink.
Yeah.
Ese es un worm.
That's so cool. Hey,
Yeah.
you know.
pink.
That's
No.
cool. That the way she talks, that while you're doing the thing, it adds more to the it's more meaningful, honey, because it's coming from a family man that's right there taking care of his daughter. We're still working, you know, and you're like head of household, and you still do this. You manage to find time to do this. So I mean, I tip my hat to you. I mean, like,
Hey, you know what?
that is probably one of the hardest things. That's
And
cool.
and you know what? I'm not head of household. Me and my wife, we share you know, the responsibilities. But I would say
That
she
responsibility.
handles more than I do when it comes to like the house and a lot of things like that. No, ese no es, mama. Es
Well,
mi celular.
you're one of. And I should have said it. I correct myself. One of the head of soul. That is not an easy thing. That's a lot to juggle. You know. You know, for one, you got to put baby first at all times. So you can't. You have to bring her in. You have to. But it's also cool. What I'm pointing out right here is that hearing
Yeah.
her in the background adds
Yeah.
to everything, bro. Oila, oila.
Worms se
Little
comen
baby
todo.
talk. That's so awesome.
Se comen apples.
What, the turtles?
No, the worms. She's saying that how do worms eat apples if they don't have a mouth?
Oh, she's so smart, bro. Look at that. Can you believe that? Come on, homie. You got a little genius right there. Hey, I never thought of that. They got like a little tiny mouth. You can't see it. It's like little scratches. Like little, that's all they eat.
Christmas.
They kind of eat with they scratch with their feet or something like that. But that's a good question. That's such a good question. I never thought of that. You got an answer for that?
I'm gonna
Okay, muy smart.
have to look up a YouTube
Look
video
that
for
up.
that.
You're
I'm
gonna
have to go to
Google
YouTube
Yeah.
YouTube University and
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Hey.
Hey, and then on the comments here,
Yeah.
Marlene, she was saying that she can't get on all the time, but it's all good, Marlene. You know what? I mean, it's not like you're obligated, you know. So I do appreciate, you know, whenever you guys help out. I mean, unfortunately, you know, I can't pay you guys because I'm not getting paid myself. But yeah, I do appreciate, you know, all you guys that help out or spread the word and delete comments and you know, whatever you guys could do, I appreciate it. There is no how can I say you're not obligated to do any of it. You know, everybody's doing it on their own accord. So I do appreciate that, and that's what matters to me.
Yeah, that's right, homie. You know, hey, but that's what it is, homie. A lot of people they like what you're doing, homie, and they support in every which way they can and when they can, you know. And man, that's what I always say, man. Hey, gracias. Like Casey underscore fan, like she told me, you know, that she's been posting it up everywhere. Like her, I think she's got one thing called the lockup connection or something like that. And man, I told her, man, that's good. She's gonna start making roses out of paños. I mean, you gotta check that. Have you ever seen those?
No, I don't think
I told
so.
her she could send those. Yeah, I hope she could send you a video. I told her she said she was gonna take a picture of one, but she makes fucking badass roses out of handkerchiefs. You know, you got different colors. And that's out of cloth, you know. And I think that's a good idea. If you have some collage paños dibujados with some badass artwork and turn them into like handkerchiefs and roses. But yeah, she does a lot, bro, and I tell her that. That's con mucho. Everything she did, like all the guys she helped, man, everybody's happy right now. Except the ones that didn't get no pen pals, of course. The ones that did, they are very... Hey, did that sound bad, the way I said that? No, huh?
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes I say things, bro. And you got to remember, I went, you know, I'm still single cell status. I can't get it. So I went years without talking to nobody outside my family. So I'm constantly saying, just acting like if I'm talking to my family, because they're not gonna judge me, right? So when I get on here, I do the same thing, you know. But I keep forgetting that we're on live, and everybody gets to hear this. So sometimes I slip. I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have said that. So, but I don't want to be walking in eggshells when I'm on here, you know. So what I say, and pretty much I'm who I am. Like I'm gonna say things that are gonna be a little silly here from time to time. It's crazy.
Hey.
But yeah.
So
Yeah.
right here, I'm gonna put a video for my daughter because she wants to know how do worms
Oh yeah.
eat.
No, I'm talking about real worms mouse.
I know, pero pues si comen, pues tienes que mirar dónde tiene la boca.
Yeah.
Yeah, toma.
But why he put one person?
No sé porque puso solo un regalo. Hey, so let me ask you something. So you know we were talking yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
I think you brought it up where and I think this is an interesting topic just because I don't think I've ever heard anybody talking about it. So
Yeah.
you know when you were required to take the Krizak or the Clavo, you know,
Yeah.
from one place to another, you know,
Oh.
obviously you can't take it in your pockets and you know you got to secrete
Yeah.
it in areas parts of your body that wasn't intended, you know, to be used as a
Exactly.
as a
Yeah.
wallet.
Yeah. And
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I hear you, homie. And let me tell you, and that's what I was telling you. Like, we got a couple.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
So in prison, to take something from point A to point B, and then you got to make sure that it gets there. The only safe way is the keister shit, right? But so if you're a grown man and you never even the only thing you've ever done back there is just wipe your ass and maybe scrub when you shower, so wash your ass, right? So when you come to prison, homie, those are the things that were so hard for me to accept. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit, you know? But it's not whether you want to or not. You're gonna. I mean, you're gonna, or you're gonna get taken care of. You might get a break the first time. Maybe just they put hands on you. They give you a calentada, you know. On the second time, they might make you fucking pay another maybe work out for a whole entire yard, and then another calentada. Then the third time, they're gonna handle you. They're gonna give you hard candy. It's called hard candy. Hard candy. A fierro. You're gonna get stabbed on the third time because you're not with the functions. You're not putting into the little cup. So you gotta put shit up in your fucking butt, homie. You gotta put shit in your fucking ass, homie, and that's so degrading. You know, like if you're not into that, it's just not gonna be right.
Hey, wait. So let's use words like prison wallet. Just because también I'm not trying to end up I'm not trying to get in a timeout on two different platforms in one day.
También aquí, ¿verdad?
Yeah. So that's why like whenever
that's a good idea.
So like let's say let's say somebody's no longer here with us. You could say they went to the upper room or they're taking a dirt nap. Or you know, just use like stuff like that when or like you don't want to say like fierro, you don't want to say the actual word or things of that nature. So
candy.
yeah, or like when I said Krizak or the clavo, you know. So you don't wanna use the exact words. You know, people
Le
figure it
queda
out.
un restante de 60 segundos.
Hey, Javi smoked out his hell. Hey, Spencer, homie. So you see what I was just telling you? Like, I gotta watch out what I say because okay, if it was my family, that's how I would say it. Yeah, that's how I make us do stuff here, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm coming off 27 years just not talking to nobody other than family, you know. So here I am since December, I think, or January, and I'm constantly I gotta make sure. So yeah, I keep the trunk, the fucking all that. So yeah, I'm glad you tell me that. So sometimes I just can't find all the words to where they know how serious and how ugly it does sound. That's the only reason I said it like that right now, because I know I didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it. That's one thing that's the reason why I didn't like going to work behind the wall in vocation, because every time you go across and.
All right, so his 15-minute with garbage tell link was up. He should be calling us. He should be calling us back shortly. And just so you guys are aware, we're gonna be doing a live, maybe like around 5:30 or 6 with Jesse and David. We're gonna have both of them on. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And so with Javi, we'll probably be on here maybe till like about 4:30 or so. It's nighttime, mama. Yeah, nice. And so yeah. You know, today was and man, I was really excited. You know, getting on TikTok because I recently got
This is not night.
See, it's nighttime, mama.
Why he's put Yayo?
No sé, mama. No sabe. So I was excited because let me see here.
Esta es Global Tel Link.
This call
Usted
is now
tiene
being
una
recorded.
llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada,
Oh, sí, está
diga
bonito,
o
mamá.
oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
I win.
Hello.
I win, Bobby.
Yeah. Hey, that was embarrassing, you know what I mean? And I see what you're saying. So that's why exactly I just really saying, man, I gotta watch out how I say things and what I say. And what do I do? The very first thing I do, I said I don't want to do, I ended up doing. So yeah, hey, I apologize for that, bro. That was a little kind of at least I can use the other hard word, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think también over there on the other one, you said I'm not gonna say it on here, but you know, like those like people that do stuff too.
Oh, I know what.
So like the
Yeah,
R,
I
like
think I
you
said-
said the R word, and you said
Yeah,
you said don't say it, and the C word.
Why do we need to grow?
Una casa, una house. Yeah, you did say that. So but I mean,
Yeah.
it was already too late. It had already came out of your mouth. So that might have been one of the reasons too that we got.
Yeah, I think so. And so that's exactly my thing. Like, I want to make sure. I mean, man, bro, it's not easy. It's not easy because my whole entire life, you're sido malhablado, you know. I'm just foul. Like I'm surrounded by, you know, I wasn't getting visits every week where I was you know, spending time with people from the streets. Every so often I would get a visit from my brother-in-law, and even we used to talk like that, clown each other. So yeah, it's in time after time it becomes your lingo, the way you talk. So having to switch switch your mode to a little more respectful, it takes a little time. I think as far as like to the most part I do all right, but every so often I'm gonna slip, but I try not to. And that's exactly what I just said. I slipped earlier.
Hey, I'm gonna have to send you.
It could be that, bro.
I'm gonna have to send you every time we go on. I'm gonna have to send you a message. I'm gonna send you a little huila, so you have to read it. You remember, don't say these words, and yeah.
No, I think only the obvious. I think I could figure out the obvious, you know, like try not to, yeah. Cause hey, I didn't know this was like that, bro. Yeah, so you gotta remember, like I didn't know this shit was even that word S-H-I, you know. Yeah, I didn't know that all this was pretty much what they are. They flag them. Some palabras that they flag. So yeah, I didn't know it was like that, bro. I did not know it was like that.
Now it's a cold world because you gotta remember. You gotta remember. your site is not, by people that consider themselves, they look at themselves a certain way. They don't want channels like this to grow. They
Yeah,
don't want,
of
they don't
course,
want,
yeah.
stuff, stuff like
Yeah,
that to get out. So it's kind of, it's funny because like you say you're this thing, but then you're over here reporting the video, so it doesn't make any
yeah,
sense.
yeah. That's all it is. That's so. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad that we're talking about this right now, so we can all, even the other homies. Like I'm probably the one that talks to says the more little more foul, more vulgar. The word vulgar makes sense. But yeah, and it's important. I'm glad that we're having this, so that way we don't do that. Try to speak with the. You remember what I called them? $10 words. I mean,
$10 words.
more. I do. Yeah, try to find out other words. Like I could have said keister. There's no
Hey,
everybody uses that, even
hey,
people
wait.
that joke around. So
Hey, so right, hold on. Let me hit you with one of these.
yeah.
Hey,
Handle.
guess who just
Yeah.
showed up right now? El Fish Slayer SoCal just showed
Iceman.
up. He said,
SoCal.
I'm
All
back.
right, Omar.
I've been super
Saludos.
busy. I send my saludos. Hey, and Fish Slayer, gracias. Highly appreciate that little token appreciation you sent this way. Tipping off my hat to you.
Yeah.
And gracias. Highly appreciate it.
All right. Saludos, Fish Slayer. Marlene, who's, I don't know if iTunes on it. Saludos a todos.
Hey, let me ask you, el microphone, do you got it like hanging, or or do you have it near your mouth? Because you sound a little bit far away.
Hold on. It's because I probably got my volume down.
Your
Is that
volume.
better?
Nah.
Yeah, the volume on the chat. Is
Nah.
it better?
A little bit.
Okay. Yep. I'll put the other one on. Yeah. So this time around, when they came around, they gave us all messed up earbuds. I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, you're gonna switch. You're gonna swap them out.
Okay, you're gonna swap them out. Yeah. Is this better?
Nah.
Is it better?
No.
Nah.
This one's worse.
Oh yeah, I knew it. Yeah. So how about I go on the tablet, homie.
Okay, yeah.
I'm using it like a phone.
Use it like a
I'm going on
cuerno,
the
yeah.
tablet. Yeah, homie. I'm like on a big ass block, a big tablet. Está bien grande el bloque. Yeah. So everybody got messed up earbuds this time around. They're falling apart. So I got like 20 pairs in my house right now, and everybody's having this problem, homie. I think what they want us to do is just buy them from the package because there's some in the package now. So hopefully, I think I'm gonna have to order me a pair. They're all bad, homie. Todos.
All
I be
bad.
dreaming. I be going to sleep. I see earbuds in my sleep. I mean, like I wake up, they're all over the house, because everybody's sending them to me. Yeah, and I could only fix like 10. I could probably fix 3.
And let me get you back on track because we had started talking about something, but then obviously we got derailed. But we were talking about when you take the clavo from one place to another, and sometimes how when they bring the goods, the smell just penetrates through the damn doors, and sometimes it gets into the clavo.
Yeah. The sad, and that's so sad. Okay, I got you. I'll take over. I'll try to keep it rated G as much as I can. And so that's what happens. You get they bring that in. I mean, they bring it in. And there's a lot that goes in between. So the person that brings it in, then the persona that gets it. Sometimes they're so scared to lose it that they keep it in the wallet, in the prison wallet. And in time, that's not made for that because your body's only made to hold
your boo boo,
your own personal pieces, whatever
your boo boo, homie.
It keeps up.
It's to keep the
boo.
It's to keep the boo boo inside.
Hey, I would. Yeah, the tubo, the pipe, the piping, the plumbing system inside is made to move a certain way, and it's gonna you're gonna have valve movements, and if you don't, it's gonna be a little wrenchy, And so people keep that in there, homie. People keep that in there, and sometimes it's just not good because no matter how good lo amarran, it leaks into it. So sometimes,
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey,
by the
KC.
time it gets to where you think, yeah,
Hey, so
yeah.
KC fan puts she puts gross. Hey, that's not I don't even think that's the worst part right there. You're about to hear the worst part right now.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it gets better
Yeah,
or it gets
when,
worse
when,
depending
yeah.
on how you look at it.
Yeah, so I've been, unfortunately, I've been able to witness some of this, and it was just like, it was so hard for me to understand, like, why would you risk doing that? You know, you're risking your whole life. You know, some people will still slam that. You know, you could see, like, say, if they was getting the either or, you know, I don't even want to mention the name of the stuff, but the stuff that they gives them, you know, it changes their behavior, you know, and that stuff would get, you know, it's a certain color, like some of it's got to be white, and by the time they would get it, it would have like a yellowish tint. That means that it got some of the stuff leaked into it, you know, and it's so smelly. Like, I walked by a house one time, I walked by a homie's cell one time, and he had his fan out, and the smell was coming out of his house like he was taking a dump. So I started, I said, damn, homie, like, flush it. Échale agua. It smells out here. And he had in the table, he had a spoon, and he had all this stuff laid out, and he was airing it out. And I'm like, and I go, damn, you gonna do that? And you can see it had like a yellowish tint. And I go, yeah. I go, hey, dog, that shit is gonna kill you, homie. You can smell that all the way over here. He's like, nah, it's just smell. I said, homie, how can it be just smell when you can see a yellowish tint from this far away? And yeah, fools will be so miserable, and they just want to escape from prison that they would literally slam that dirty stuff that possibly is going to kill them and give them some kind of infection. You're injecting.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Bacteria straight into your bloodstream, you know. And I've seen people get blood poison. You take them emergency. But yeah, and it's sad, man. You know, a lot of people are going through through breakup. They just broke up with the wife, or maybe the girlfriend, maybe the parents, somebody in the family died, and a lot of them are willing to chance that one day or 1 hour of a high for the whole entire, or for possibly, you know, a blood poisoning and or possibly passing that day, or even ODing sometimes. So those are the sad things that people don't talk about this, you know. I know if I was, you know, a lot of fools won't actually, they won't want to talk about that because you'll ruin it for everybody, you know, so they don't want to hear it. Those are like the unspoken words and stories or situations that they don't speak about, because then you'll just ruin it for everybody. And people are just like, oh man, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, it's like saying tattoos. People that get tattoos, you know, you're supposed to get a brand new tattoo needle for every person that gets a tattoo. You're supposed to have your personal needle. So, but when some dudes, when they want to get a tattoo, they want it so bad, they don't care. They just tell the homie, just burn it, put some fire and hit it on some disinfectant. That doesn't do it, homie. You can still get Hep C. You can still get other kind of things, you know. So it's just it's the prison lifestyle, homie. Like, some of us are not as hygienic and clean as others, bro. Like, to me, that's real scary. Like, I cannot do that. I just can't. But yeah, I seen that, homie, and I feel bad for the homie. And that's what happens in here. So for those that are out there, you know, still messing up and committing crimes, and you're going to say, oh, I'm never going to do that. You know, there's a lot of people that say that. Oh, that's never going to be me. And then next thing you know, you're doing it. So, you know, be mindful that that's possibly what you end up doing if you come to prison. It's not as cool as all ugly right there.
Yeah, and KC _ puts, that's crazy. But when you got those type of issues, they don't think of the of the precautions. Yeah,
They don't care about it, bro. They just don't. They're just trying to get the head changed right there and then. You know, it's sad. It's sad. I had a celly. I'm gonna tell you another real quick one. I'll try to be quick and as clean as possible. I had a celly, man. When I used to hit and I was doing my thing, I had a celly that the minute I used to walk in from the visiting room, he knew I had something. He would start going, like he'll start having the shakes, and he'll get so excited. And I would tell him, bro, relax. And keep pouring. Go to the door, keep pouring while I get everything out. And he goes, put a shot in the spoon. I'm like, fool, he would literally have like he was just. It was so uncomfortable. I couldn't live with him. I only lived with him for like 2 weeks, and I was cool. I said, no, I cannot do this, homie. And he was one of them babies that was born to a drug addict. His mom was a hardcore pecata, and she was doing throughout the whole pregnancy, and she was getting high. So he was born sick. That's a sad life, homie. Sad life.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
that's heavy, homie.
Hey, no,
Sad.
can you share that one story you were telling us about when you're, I don't know if you're walking down the hallway or down you were walking down somewhere and you smelled like it just smelled like straight boo boo, and you went to that one
Yeah.
Vato's room and
Yeah, that's the one.
oh,
That's the
okay.
one I was telling you about right now. That
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
I smelled it, homie, and you could see it. I called him. He was trying to do a shot. And then he told me, hey, I told him, that's all bad. He goes, no, I'll just air it out. I'll let the smell go out. Bro, you're not going to that's DK. That's straight species. You're not going to, just because the smell's going to go out and it's going to be good. He was literally trying to make it to where he could even sell it. I go, bro, nobody's going to want that. That's like slamming poo, homie. That's all bad. Yeah, the smell was strong, homie.
Gracias
I
por
literally thought
utilizar.
he was in the bathroom, using the restroom, going number 2, having a bowel movement. And yeah, fool, I seen that, homie. That was like that was a moment of, I think to me, that's when I realized, like, wow, man, people are willing to do that,
All right, so the call came to an end with Garbage Tail Link, and he should be calling back momentarily. Once he does, then we'll go ahead and continue with it. And yesterday, while I was at work, we were talking, and man, he was telling me about that. I was like, man, you know what? I never even thought about that. He was like that. Well, first of all, I've never been involved in things like that. To put myself in a situation like that, and then it's never even crossed my mind. That when you put things in your prison wallet that no matter how good you wrap it up, if you keep it in there, if you keep it in your trunk too long, it might seep in, the your your garbage disposal might penetrate your product, and that's all bad. But you know what, it's funny because whenever I watch like National Geographics and things like that, people put those type of items inside, like their in their cars. They'll put it in the gas tank. In the gas tank also, it seeps into the packaging, and people are still smoking this stuff, because ultimately, I mean, you don't know what you're getting your hands on, what's been sprayed on it, or where it's been, or whatever, Man, I wouldn't be surprised if now that I think about it, if they have like some human waste uh, 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 containers, and they probably hide it in there.
This call is now being
Esta
recorded.
es Global Tel Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me in these?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. These are another pair. So I went to 3 pairs because it was hard using a tablet, boy. It only gives you like a little corner to put your ear on. Because if your face touches the screen, it'll hang up.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's what it was. Yeah. The screen is so big, the hang up button, it goes all the way across the screen. So, and then you gotta face the speaker your way. You can't face it the other way. When the screen touches your ear, it'll turn it hangs up. But yeah, man, that's all. That was the most. I think the ugliest as far as the less hygienic person I've ever met out there, because he did a shot, homie. He did a shot, and he said, you know, I'm gonna tell you the craziest stuff, homie. He was throwing up, dude. He couldn't even stand the smell, bro, because he wanted to hide. He didn't care, bro. And he said when he did the shot, he could taste the smell. Imagine that. How are you gonna enjoy a high like that? Give me something, some kind of logical explanation why you would want to be having a taste of poo or what you smell in your throat, in your mouth. Like, yeah, he was like, hey, fool. And he was spun. I think he was doing right. And he was spun out the game. That's about, just throw all that away, homie. Throw it away. There's nothing you can do. Throw it away. Nah, you think he didn't. He found other homies that were willing to do it. And some of the dudes hasta se persinaban. You're like, all right, let me see. I'm going to give my last persinada. And boom, do it. Piñata. I walking around con olor a feces, güey. Fíjate. It's ugly. Ugly, homie.
Man, you know what?
Get out of here already.
So,
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
you know, sometime back, I had a CT scan done, and when you get a CT scan done, they inject you with some I think it's called iodine. Hey, hold on. I'm getting a call. Let me check who's calling.
This call is now being recorded.
Link. You have a prepaid call from
David Lopez.
an incarcerated individual at the Centinela State Prison, Centinela, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hey, David. I'm on live right now. I'm on live, so you're on live, so they could hear you. I was in the middle of a call. Call me up to the other cuerno. Call me up to the is it the 0375 or something like that? The other one.
I'll find it right now. But since we're on live, I just want to send a shout out to everybody on behalf of David and Jesse. We will be on momentarily. Can't wait to talk to everybody. But yeah, I will give you a call.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll pick it up on the other cuerno. Thank you.
All right, great.
All right, cool. Bye. Hello.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so KC fan put on here. It's called contrast. So yeah, that's right, the contrast. Yeah. So when they inject you with the contrast, as soon as they inject you with it, you get the taste of metal in your mouth. And they warn you about that. They're like, hey, they're like, don't get scared. But as soon as I inject this into you, some people have a sensation in their mouth or the taste of metal in their mouth. And sure enough, every time they've done it to me, bam, it never fails. So I'm like, and that stuff moves fast. You know, I've never done anything like that. I've never injected anything into my body, so I could just imagine. Or you know what? Except for one time when I was in the hospital, I got my appendix removed, and the nurse she injected me with some top shelf stuff, man, and that stuff was making me feel it. I was feeling mighty firme. So you know, feeling that, I'm like, man, no wonder people be getting hooked on stuff. You know, if it you know, it gives you a euphoric feeling so fast.
Yeah, it does, and that's what happened. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you said that about the taste. Cause what you're testing is what you taste is iron. It's pretty much like, because I got that done when I had kidney stones. They put me they injected me with, it's a big vial. They inject you with the whole thing. And what it does, it lights up. When they put you on the X-ray and the CAT scan, it makes your insides kind of glow. It lights it up so that way you can see everything. So yeah, and you get a taste in your mouth. And so imagine the guys that did that dirty D, you know, the dirty stuff. So he wasn't lying. Like, hey, bro, I could see it. Not only smell it, now I could taste it. I'm like, oh my God. I left and I didn't go to that corner for about a month. I said, I'm not gonna even go to that corner because they had a lot, bro. It was a lot. I was like, oh yeah, that fool's gonna go on a trip with that stuff, you know. And it was, yeah, it's crazy. He no se murió, he didn't get sick. I think one of the homies had blood poisoning, but why would you risk that, right? Ugly, homie. Ugly. Well, what a topic today, huh?
Hey, we'll call these the we'll call it the poo poo chronicles.
The poo chronic. Hey, it's related to La Puerta Negra. You know,
La
so
Puerta
close to the Puerta Negra. Right next to the Puerta Negra is the poo chronic. Hey, homie, but it's real stuff. This is the kind of things that they don't talk about. You're not gonna go nowhere talking about it. You know, it's straight up. It's the truth. That's what happens. You know, and it happens when people don't rap, and you know, they don't rap it good, or they keep it in it too long. And you know, body's strong, homie. Their acid in our stomach, they're gonna eat through a bunch of plastics, and they're gonna 2 or 3 layers of it, and it's gonna leak into whatever's in there. And if it's going through your valve, your longest intestine, you better hope they don't get the stuff in it that's gonna get you sick. So people get jaundice. I forgot how you say that word, jaundice, where the eyes turn yellow and they get lockjaw. And I see people get sick like that in here. Like gacho, you know. And man, I love life. I value my life way too much to trade it off for a day or even a month or even a year of that stuff, you know. I'm good. I'm cool. Like, I like to work. My joy, my happiness is what I do. That's right. A lot of these dudes, they don't do nothing, homie. They sit there, either they sit there and watch TV or think about drugs. You know, and that's like probably 60% of the population. I see some. And the other 40%, they drawing, working out, fixing radios, making picture frames, being constructive. You know, they're not there thinking about the next shot.
Hey, Javi, take over right now. I got a call.
Okay. ¿Quieres que cuelgue?
Nah, I'm picking it up on the other cuerno.
Okay,
Never mind. They hung up. They should be calling back. But yeah, no. I'm gonna pick up the call on the other cuerno, and then just take over for a moment while I'm on the call. If you can.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and man, you know what? Today was a rude awakening, homie.
You got it.
I hear it ring.
Yeah.
And there was a rude awakening to know that, man, bro. Like I think now I'm trying to play it back in my head. Like how many times I've done potty trip and I could have cost us more. You know, I could have cost us to get us off the line. You know, so, bro, I'm in here still gathering myself. You know, like. Wow, like I need to be more mindful of the way I speak, and at the same time not to try to get people mad at me or on either side, you know, because I'm not in here talking bad about nobody. I'm in here just talking about the real, what really happens, like real prison life situations. You know, some people might not like it, and they're like, oh, he's giving up in, he's supposed to, but it's not. I'm not saying nothing that the cops don't already know, you know. So I'm not giving nothing up. It's to them it becomes it's common knowledge. To a lot of us in here, it's common knowledge. So what's common knowledge to us in here is not to people out there because they ain't never been here. You know, the only thing they know about prison is what they see on TV, what they hear from their friends, or what they hear on the show, right? So why not have a podcast where they're gonna hear the truth? You know, why don't you want to come here instead of watching a movie? A movie is enhanced to entertain you. It's not put on there to tell you the real truth about back here, you know. So I say this is cool. I think this is such a great idea, you know, as long as you stay within the boundaries of respect and not putting people under the bus, you know, for your self-gain, you know, and respecting every single person that call in, regardless if they're downing you and they're talking crap to you and they're talking bad and they don't like you, whatever. Hey, I think tolerance is gonna get you far, you know. And to me, I could use it, you know, because I used to be real snappy, you know. I went from fighting almost, you know, at least 2 or 3 times a year to not fighting no more. I'm more passive, So this is where I think this is a good idea. You know, people to come in and get the truth about prison life. You know, I'm not adding to it, and I'm not taking away to how it really is. You know, and it's not easy having to tell you guys everything without, you know, giving up too much game where people are going to get mad at me.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
But yeah, it takes a little concentration. I think it's a concentration, honey. I concentrate to make sure that I keep it clean on both sides. But yeah, I don't know if the homie's still on the other call there, but if I ever did say, or if I ever do say, anything that, you know, you guys might take wrong, or I might, you know, you guys might find disrespectful. I mean no harm. I come in peace and I come in good faith. Like, hey, I'm getting old in here. You know, I'm trying to make it home. You know, all the friends that I've met through doing this, you know, I'm grateful for that. I've met, you know, a couple pen pals, and I'm able to get out of here for a while. You know, I'm in this little room. I've been in here going on 3 decades already, and I kind of like the fact that, you know, people think I'm funny and people kind of want to talk to me and be my pen pal, and I appreciate that big time, you know. And this life is we're just passing through it. So that's what I do. I always keep that. I'm always mindful of the fact that we're not here forever. Nobody's taking nothing with them. So I'm not materialistic. I never asked for nothing, like all the pen pals I had, and you can't find not one person that I asked for anything, you know. And when they have sent me something, they do it as a surprise. Like, hey, I'm sending you. I remember we had one of the listeners, the homie Richard, send me a message with Gary. Hey, Richard said he sent you some sweats, some coffee, some creamer for the winter, because it gets hella cold up here. Man, that felt so good, man. Like, man, thank you, homie. You know, and I didn't need it there, because I had just lost most of my property. But yeah, and this is where I come in, and I get a little reality of a little taste of the outside world. So I think that's why I'm constantly doing it. And at the same time, I'm having people not too happy about it, because a lot of people don't do that. They don't get to talk to somebody outside. Most people that go out to them, they sit there and watch TV or play cards. So I'm starting to get like I don't want to say I'm starting to get haters, but I'm starting to feel like a little different between some of the guys that I was hella cool with. And I try to bring them in. And the homie knows, like, hey, look, there's a homie right here. Hey, look, get a picture of him. So I try to share whatever little I get. That's why I helped them out, and I put them in the pen pal sites, a couple of these dudes. So I don't think I'm selfish. I think every time I'm having something good, I like to share, and I want to see other people get something good, a little taste of the outside. And I feel good doing it. You know, I feel good doing it. It gratifies me. But then there's always going to be one person or two that's going to be unhappy for whatever reason, you know? But that's it.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Yeah. Entonces ahí, are you back? No, but yeah, so I don't think the homie's back, so I keep going. But yeah, I have this one cat.
Hey, call back. When you call back, I'm gonna pick it up, okay?
Okay.
This call is now being
Este
recorded.
es Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
Un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Yep. I think the audio, I can't hear you.
I'm in here.
Oh, there you are. Yep. Can't do cuenta right now. Hey, now the way they got it now, like when they do count, you have to stand up. It's called stand-up count.
Three-way llamada.
What the hell? Yeah, you gotta stand up, you gotta open your back window, you gotta put the bright light on. They want all kinds of stuff. And now they write you up. It's all kinds of things. Because they got the cameras on them. It's all that. You gotta walk a straight line, homie. But, man, that's crazy. Yeah, la cuenta. Standing count. Ahí viene. Yeah, I'm sure they want to count you guys too. They got cuenta time, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm back, Javi. Oh snap! We got a ICEMAN up in the house. Hollywood, always up to no good. Hey,
el hombre Yayito in the house.
hey, and I just saw right now.
Yeah.
We got Scorpio Rising, we got a ICEMAN, we got Marlene, and then we got El Fish Layer SoCal. He just dropped 1999. He said this one's for Javi. We all got your back, amigo.
Thank you, homeboy. Hey, chico, gracias. It's crazy because I was just telling it's for some reason, I like I said, I don't really like to ask or nothing. That like when people look out, like if it just happens to happen right when I need it the most. I was just telling the homies that I used up like all my money when I was helping the homies post up on for the pinball site. Remember then we're getting these fools on.
Yeah.
So it never dawned on me that they would have to go through my tablet and use my funds because the visits are like $2.80 a piece. And I think that day I ended up doing like 3. Then the next day I did like 2 more. And man, I ended up at the end with like $3. I went on there with like 27 or $23, something like that. And I ended up with $3. And I was like, damn. And I couldn't buy my music or my movies. And man, not up until yesterday, I think Biddy K sent me like a little bit for sent me like $20 for my movies and my check fee, So, man, that's gonna cover pretty much this whole month. So, chingo gracias, sister. You también, you too. Chingo gracias, James. I know you looked out too, man. I appreciate it. I mean, man, the only way I could repay it is.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I know you spend a lot of money too, homie. Business, so I appreciate everything. Everybody has done in the past and now. Chingo gracias.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You're looking for more.
I got
How do you do it, Johnny? Like, it's hard to listen. And scroll. You gotta constantly scroll and look for the comments on like pretty much the good ones, the ones that are pretty decent.
No, well,
So
on here,
I don't know how.
on here, on YouTube is easy, fool. On TikTok, that's the one that it goes bananas. So that one.
Yeah. I was looking at your eyes when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
You were trying to. I was like, hey, you would look at me real quick, and your eyes were going up and down. So you go, damn, no, hombre, eso no te la digo. Oh, damn, oh yeah, I can't. Hey, your eyes were going crazy. You were looking at all them. It was a lot, huh?
Nah, yeah, it was nonstop. And Fish Layer SoCal pone, I don't have TikTok for the reason Scorpio, puro drama. And we got Righteous Monkey in here tapping in. That's right. Righteous Monkey. And then we also got Lovely Sunshine. Hey y'all, or hey all.
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Hey,
yep.
so even there, it's nothing but drama. And you know what? I concur. I understand that because I just witnessed that shit. And so wow, yeah. I didn't know
Yep.
it was like that.
And
So you got a little bit of ugliness. I'm glad to control it that way. So yeah.
so, and then I was talking to David right now, and I was telling him that you know what happened, that we got. We're in the TikTok pinta right now, and they're like, what happened? I was like, man, I don't know. Like, people just, the chat was going crazy. There was a group of people in there, and somebody reported it. So, I've never been through
Yeah.
anything like this. Pretty much, has been pretty uneventful. The way I like to keep it, but for
Yeah.
whatever reason today, I guess it's Friday. Everybody's out of school. Everybody is out of work, and man, they were out for blood today.
Hey, it's not the 13th by any chance, is it?
Nah,
Friday
nah,
the
nah.
13th? I'm gonna I got busted on a Friday the 13th. I'm about to say, damn, don't tell me. I never know what time of day it is, and I mean that, like, on everything. I'm always lost. I don't even know whether the end of the month or beginning of the month. I know we're somewhere in the, I think we're in the end right now. I think it's somewhere in the
Yeah,
20th,
yeah,
like the
we're on
25th or 24th.
the 26th.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was crazy for me, homie. That was crazy. I'm telling you, it's humble. I'm pretty sure you could tell in my tone of my voice. I felt kind of bad, like it was my fault too, And wow, it was a rude awakening. But it's good. It's good. People learn. That's how you learn. That's how you learn, and that's how you check yourself next time. Watch out your vocabulary, your words, the words you use. Try not to cuss too much and use too many words, so people feel offended.
Yeah, I try not to. And we got a lovely sunshine pone. I always look for you on TikTok, but I see you're on YouTube. Yeah, actually we were on TikTok, but things went south today on TikTok, so you won't be seeing us on TikTok until like March 4th.
Yeah.
We're in the TikTok pinta right now. They put us on a timeout.
Yeah, they put us in a doghouse. Wow, yeah. Hey, homie, hey, you're bad influence, homie. I ain't even going out to the liquor store with you, homie. You get me in trouble, huh? Yeah, right. They blame it on you, huh?
Man, I haven't been
Yeah.
incarcerated in like over 24 years, man. It's been a long time, and man, to that I got it without even
Yeah.
trying.
Hey, what a trip, huh? Like, I wish I would have learned me like on my first go around. I was talking to who? Let me see. Okay. So one of the listeners, some Liz Leonard, she told me like the same thing like you, homie. She got busted and she learned on her first little stunt when she went to never ever to get in trouble and she went good. Like she got a job. She's been doing good. So people have little misjudgments and they get in trouble, and some learn from them and some don't. Apparently I didn't. I still kept trying to make money the fast way, and the price I have to pay is this right now. With time out of my life. So I tip my hat to you, homie. I think that's the hardest thing to do. It's easier to get in trouble, It's hard not. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to not. How can I say? In other words, it's easier to do the right thing, bro. Like you just gotta fucking think twice, before you act. Like don't just go. Even if you get tempted, be stronger than the temptation. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. You've been out a while, homie. Like, oh man, I think every time I got out of juvenile hall, it would only last like 4 months, 5 months. Back in juvenile hall, my mom and dad, they didn't know what to do with us because it was me and my brothers, not just me. It was me and all my brothers. We kept going back. And so some of us are slow learners. We're thinking we're just going to be getting there a short time, like 1 year, 2 years, 1 year. I started doing months before I started doing years. And then before I started doing nights, no manches. But yeah, you're doing good, homie. You got to stay focused. You're doing a good thing.
Yeah. That's all we could do. And
You know?
so, what are you gonna get into today? You don't have any more day room after today, right? That was pretty much it. Are you guys just pretty much in your cells after that day room, or do you guys got a yard?
Yeah, okay. No, that's it, honey. It's a wrappers. So it's already, dinner's coming in about 10 minutes. And so remember I was telling you how fast my day goes by? I just look, I got up, I went to school, hit a little bit of the yard, then I went to day room, and you know, I've been on this for the last 2 hours with you, like, so my time is like, it's bouncing, it's super fast, like half the time I don't get to finish like most of the stuff that I want to finish in one day. Like I wake up in the morning, I got to do this, do that. I set a goal, I got to finish all this. And man, I only get to do like half of that because it's just too fast. You know, my time in a way is good. I don't pay attention to time, so it's just super fast. But that's pretty much it for me. I'm probably just going to go to dinner and probably draw for like 2 hours, and I'm tired, man. But I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I just became so tired because of my thyroid. You know, my thyroid kind of gives me tired. But yeah, and those are the side effects you get when your thyroid is super hyperactive. So I got a hyperactive thyroid. But yeah, so I think after this, I'm just going to go to dinner, chill out for like maybe half an hour after eating, just draw for like 2 hours, and that's it. That's my day, homie. That's pretty much what my day consisted of. School, yard, day room, working out, and then a little bit of the podcast, and yaka, dinner, draw, and go to sleep. Fast, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an everyday thing, homie. Everyday. Hey, man, oh, you know what? Before we go, let me tell you this. So remember you were laughing at me, right? And I want other people's opinion because I think I asked a couple and they said, no, you know what? I would do the same thing. Remember you were laughing at me about why I'm constantly moving all my stuff around in the house. And
Oh, yeah.
everything. Okay, let me give you guys this, man, and think about it. Okay, if you were laughing.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
So if you were alive for doing a life sentence, right? You're at your cell, right? You're in your house. Would you like to know where everything is at all the time? Would you like to know that when you wake up in the morning, this is always going to be there, this is always going to be there? So, homie, that's, to me, the reason I am, a lot of inmates are like that, bro, and I find that a lot of the dudes that got that they're always super know where everything is at, and they got this here, the papers, the stationery on this locker, this on this locker. I find them to be kind of a little boring and a little miserable and kind of like real snappy and real mad at the world. So I told myself, my way of doing my time, I told myself, I'm not going to be like that. I had tellers that was so fucking strict about where everything was at. And they used to tell me, why you don't do that? I said, bro, I don't want to wake up every fucking day, you know, if I'm a lifer, and to know that everything is going to look the same every single day. I switch around my house like furniture, homie. You know, 2 days my locker, like my cosmetics and my clothes will be in the top locker, and then maybe the next other 2 or 3 days I'll move them down, and I'll move everything from the bottom locker to the top locker, and I'll move the TV from the desk to the locker, or I hang it. Sometimes I hang it. I got little hooks. I hang it on the seat like on the wall. And then sometimes I bring it down. I put my little system up there. You know, I got a little clothes on where I put my ropa. But I'm constantly moving my whole house around all the time, so I don't get tired of the same day, from day in, day out, day in, day. I see a different thing. So to me, I know sometimes I lose my spoon. Remember, I started because I couldn't find my ID. You know, I used to have a magnet, and I used to tape it on my ID, and the cops took my magnet. So ever since then, I just come back and I throw my ID anywhere. But I only have one of those. So I got to make sure where that's at because I only have one. So I have like 6 spoons, and sometimes when I use a spoon, I just put it in a cup here or maybe in the corner of the locker, or sometimes I leave it in the desk. Other people, no.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
So yeah, I just want to see what's your guys' opinion about that. Would you guys want to be super organized to know where everything's at all the time?
I do.
See what kind of feedback I'll get on that.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, because you probably got that. What's it called? ADD. What is it?
OCD.
Foods that are so fucking. OCD. Yeah, your OCD. You know, there's a lot of, and that's how I started, and that's why I switched that up because I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more. Like I'm cool. It was just driving me up the wall to know every morning waking up and seeing the same thing every single day, you know what I mean? In the little ass cell. So yeah, I just like to switch it up.
Hey,
Let's see what other people would say. Yeah.
So right now, when you call back, we're gonna wrap it up just because I'm gonna go live at like 5:30, I think. So I wanna, make sure my daughter's fed and all of that.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
all right. So right now, when he calls back, we're just gonna go ahead and give our shout outs, and I appreciate you guys, and for those of you that just got in here today or right now, we're gonna be back on with David and Jesse, and just pretty much just to recap what happened on TikTok. So we were on for maybe I would say maybe 30 minutes or not even 30 minutes, and it was just going bonkers. There was a lot of people in there. There was a lot of people, saying a lot of things in there. And from what I recollect, I don't think that me or Javi said anything that should have got us banned. But apparently, some of the people in there didn't agree with what we were talking about. And
this call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
hello, Javi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I was.
so I just want-
So
Go ahead.
I was just talking about right now that because the liceman asked what happened on TikTok, and I told them that we got banned until May 3rd, and that it was just going bananas, and for whatever reason they felt like they needed to report it, and
Yeah.
and put us in the TikTok pinta. I don't feel like you did anything incorrect, and I don't feel like I did anything incorrect either. So we'll just go ahead and leave it at that, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, you're right, fool. Because I'm trying to rewind. Listen to it later.
I
But
can't.
the only thing
I
could think
can't
of
play it
is-
anymore because since it got blocked, I can't even play it back. I should have been. Well, you know what? I did record it, but I don't think I have any audio on the video because this phone that I use, it doesn't. I have a screen capture of it, but I don't think I got any audio. But I'll double check it to double check maybe if it did capture it. Yeah.
I think just whatever you do, don't blame me, and I won't blame you. How about that? Hey, I don't want to hear it from the homies down. Don't go over there and tell David and Jesse,
Nah.
I don't want to hear it in the yard.
Nah, I already.
I'm just playing with you.
Okay. No, I told
just
them already.
playing
I
with you,
told them
dog.
already that it wasn't. It was nothing that you did. So these things happen. I mean, I've never had anything like this happen. In the past.
Yeah.
But I mean, what can you do, right?
I can't believe me. Hey, I can't believe, look here, man, I got bad luck. I'm telling you, my mom calls me La Oveja Negra because I am. I'm the one that got my whole entire brothers into selling drugs. I'm the one that got all my brothers in trouble. I'm the one that got all my brothers busted. All my homeboys, and everybody say, hey, Javi is bad influence, and I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. But that's my luck. Remember, I keep telling you guys about my luck. I don't know what it is, bro, but that's what happens.
Hey.
With me,
Hey. Si chetan if people try to blame you, tell them, hey, it must have been Silas when Silas jumped on towards the end.
Oh, hey, yeah, who knows? I mean, hey, but all I know is that I was about to take you on a high-speed chase, homie. We were gonna fucking be evading the Hudas right now, homie, hitting some corners, homie.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, hey, I know you gotta do your thing, homie. I'm gonna let you go now so you can handle it too. Man, I got my houses in the middle of construction, my friend, homie, because I blew my power out yesterday, and I had a bunch of extension cords out of my house. fool, you know what I feel like doing after this, homie? I feel like just jumping in my bed, putting on the earplugs to cover all the noise, covering my window, making it dark in here, and just going to sleep and call this day a wrap. I tell you what, so it wasn't a great day for me, homie. And this is what you call a down day for me, pretty much. It wasn't like nothing really went as good as planned. You see how hard it was for me to get on first. They kept cutting me off. Bye. They kept saying bye.
Yeah.
I almost gave up.
But you know what? It's because the tablets, when you use the tablets, it's trash. You always got to use the kiosk. The kiosk, you always got 5 bars.
Yeah. Okay. So no, and this is the problem. Now that they put stools on the kiosk, you got a bunch of fucking uncommon sense like fools that they got the phones that they stand and use the phone. Now they're sitting down because they're so lazy to stand up. Now they sit down and they go to the kiosk because you can access the phone on the kiosk too, and they go scroll it and they go to the phone. And now they're using the phone sitting down on the kiosk. I mean, and you can't kick them out the kiosk, but they should at least have some kind of guideline here and tell everybody, hey, homie, por favor, if you guys are not going to do video visits, don't use that for the phone, right? But, man, you think they're doing it? No. I thought before me, I'm like, who was it? I was like, wow, man, so I couldn't even tell him. Let me get on.
Yeah.
I was like, I almost did. I go, hey, man, can you use the phone on the wall and I'm going to make a video call? But, I try to avoid all any kind of arguments or whatever. So I don't do it. I just pretty much bite the tongue and come in the house. I was on my way. I was on the way home when I called when you told me to try again, and the kiosk finally opened and he was on there. The same homie that fue y saludó, he was on there. So when I went over there, I couldn't believe it was open. But yeah, so now it's very rare that we're gonna find it open unless somebody addresses the issue to everybody in here, like, hey, you guys can use the phone on the wall instead of using the phone on the kiosk. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes because I already know it's gonna be an issue. So Simon, homie, handle your despedidas, do the light. Like I still ain't learned how to say that. Remember last time we said do the light, say the candle goodbye, and I'm like,
the candle goodbye.
Remember, I couldn't even say it. I lights like a candle, and when you blow it out, it lights out. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, it's lights like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. Say it with your chest, homie.
Yeah, but you say it better, homie. So that's when you wanted me to say it, I tripped on myself. I couldn't do it, but yeah. So the outro, homie. Saludos, gracias al Fish Slayer, gracias a everybody that tapped in. Todos, Marlene and ICEMAN. Man, I wonder whatever happened to Richard, but I'm always going to send a shout out to Richard, man, because that dude, maybe he already became, remember he was studying for a doctor. Hopefully it's going good for him, and yeah. Eso es mi despedida. Hey, my tablet done gave me the red light that I got to hang up. It's the charge is at 7%, so like if it was, right on time, homie. So Simón, homie, a ver, dale la despedida al outro. The light like a candle, handle it.
Hey, so I'm gonna go answer one last question before I get out of here. Hey, what's up, Chubby Jessica? She wants to say, she's saying, hola Javier, buen dia. So on the SNY, you could hang around with whoever you want. There is no, you're pretty much run your own program. There is no restrictions. You run your program as see fit. You could set up with a person from another race. It doesn't matter. All right, and with that, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that jumped on the live. We are going to be back again with Jesse and David in not too long.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Shout out to Chubby Jessica, Scorpio Rising, Lovely Sunshine, KC_fan uno. What is it? Let me see who do we got here. We got Righteous Monkey. Let me see who else. We got El Iceman. We got Fish Slayer. SoCal. Hey, once again, hey, gracias for shooting that feria to me and to Javi. I really appreciate it. And then let me see who else do we got. Oh yeah, Marlene. Can't forget about Marlene. La Marlena.
Oh yeah. Like Casey underscore. You already said Casey?
Yep. I got her. I got her. And I think I didn't miss anybody. And anybody that's lurking, hey, highly appreciate. And
Now,
Biddy K.
K.
Yup.
Biddy K. Yeah, saludos a Biddy K, everybody. All right, man. Hey, until then, homie, hopefully it goes good with the homies over there. And, man, you're putting in some work, bro. I don't see how I could do it. Sometimes I get drained doing that. I get so tired. But, yeah, homie, you're doing it good, homie. Peralta, just texting me or whatever. Just get at me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Whenever you get a chance.
Like I say around here, Javi, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out, homie. That's right.
Chalupa. Lights out, homeboy. All right.
All right, then. Hey, I'll see you guys shortly. All right. You guys have a good one.